But yeah, so like I went dinner with my friend, right, last night. Because he was like, hey, Axel, like, I have something I want to talk about. I was like, okay. Let's go grab some food. So we like booked the place and we went to go eat dinner. Just me and this guy. So he's like a childhood friend of mine, right? So he used to live in North Elysium as well, but then he started working in Japan. He got like headhunted kind of. He got scouted to like kind of work in Japan, right? As like what do you call it? Like a kind of like a translator-ish kind of job he's doing. So like yeah, he's working over here, but then he's like, oh dude, like I can't find any friends. You know, he was like, I need to make friends, yo. He's like, how do I make friends? Came up to me. He's literally like, I need to make some friends. Like, can you help me out? And I was like, I really can't introduce my friends to, you know, him, really. Because, obviously, right? For obviously, like, reasons, I just can't. Right? So I'm like, you're gonna have to look... I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to, like, you know, kind of search for them yourself as well, you know? You can't just rely on me introducing you to... You know, so I was like, oh, you should go to that bar that I've been telling people to go to. And then it was like, what bar? And I was like, oh, it's like the, you know, where like a lot of, you know, foreign people go to. This bar called The Hub. So I took him there yesterday after we went to have dinner. But dude, he was like, he was being a scaredy cat, dude. He was like, oh, but like, you know, I don't want to bother them. I was like, come on, you're here for good intentions, just to make friends, you know? You're not here for, like, a one-night off-stand or anything, trying to, like, do bad shit to, you know, people. You're here to literally make friends, you know? If they don't want to be friends with you, then that's fine. Then you respect them, you know, being like, oh, then just, like, you know, oh, that's unlucky. If they're like, oh, no, I don't want to, like, talk to you, I don't want to be friends with you, that's, like, tough luck, right? But then he just wouldn't talk to anyone, so I went up to, like, there was like 5 dudes that I was like drinking there, and I went up to them and I was like, hey boys, I was like, do you guys live here? And they're like, oh yeah, we just started living here. They were like talking about it. They like studying over here, whatever. And I was like, oh great, my friend over here, like he already finished studying, but like he works here and is looking for friends to hang out with. And it was like that. I was like, come on, you gotta do this shit yourself, man. He was like, oh, dude, thank you so much for... Oh, I was like, no, it's like, but you gotta do this shit yourself. Helped him out. But then, dude, the childhood friend of mine, right? He's like, oh, but I want, like... He got a bit greedy, you know? He was like, I want some female friends, too. Like, how do I... He's like, can you help me out? And I was like, bro, for real? So, like... Me... Like, it was so cringe. I'm not even gonna lie. It was so fucking cringe. It was, like, so cringy. Because I kept telling him, if you want to make friends, you gotta, like, talk to them or something, dude. You can't just stand there and be like, I want to be friends. Like, I want to be friends. I want to be friends. It's like, no, you gotta, like, go talk to them or something. Like, please, just, like... Stop saying you want to make friends. Just go talk to them. You know, like I said, I don't like it when they're like, oh, I want to do this, but, like, they don't do it, you know? Like, I just couldn't wait, so I just went up, and I went up to, like, 2 girls that was drinking, and I was like, hey, you know, are you guys, like, free by any chance? My friend here wants to talk to you. Somehow worked. I thought it wasn't gonna work. Somehow it did work, so I'm surprised. Introvert versus extrovert experience. I guess that is true. That is kind of true. He's an introvert. That is true. But I was like, hey, my friend here just recently moved to Japan and is looking for the dick and balls, I mean. Is looking for friends. And I was like, would you mind, you know... Not really would you mind. I was like, would you like to talk with us? And then they're like, yeah, sure thing. So they came over to the table. He like, traded, like, what do you call it? Contacts? Like, you know, like, what do you call it? Like, line or whatever? Yeah. He traded contacts with them, but I didn't. But the reason why I approached him, there's a reason why I approached those specific 2 girls was because I caught one of them looking at us for like 10 minutes or so. It was like glancing over to our table, right? So I was like, okay, fine. I'll go ask them. Because you seem like you're scared to do that yourself. So that's what I went to do. They were like, oh, we should all trade contacts. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have Line, so I can't trade contacts with you. But my friend does have Line, so made contacts with him. And that's what my friend did. It was a funny story. And you know why it's so funny? Because after that, my friend was like, on the train home, he was like, oh man, Axel, thank you so much, dude. You're a real bro. And I was like, dude, I mean, I'm happy for you, but sometimes you gotta make a move yourself too, you know? You can't... Because you know why? Like, after that, he was kind of bitching to me, right? He's like, dude, what am I meant to... Because, like, apparently he's gonna go meet one of the girls, like, next week or whatever, right? He's gonna, like, go, like, one-on-one drinking with her, right? Or whatever. They became that friendly. Each other, right? But he's like, oh, what should I talk about? Are you gonna come with me? And it's like, do you want to come? It's like, no. She said she agreed on, you know, going out with you one-on-one. Why would you fucking invite me? I'm like, are you an idiot? And it's like, oh, but I don't know what to talk. It's like, come on. You gotta figure it out yourself for me. I helped you up to this point. You gotta, like, you gotta figure it out yourself, buddy. I was kind of like, I was happy for him, but at the same time, I'm kind of embarrassed at the same time, because I'm like, dude, like, you gotta do it from here. Like, I can't spoon feed you everything, you know what I'm saying? Gotta take the plunge and say, exactly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I understand, though. I understand being scared to, like, talk to people. I understand, you know, it is a scary experience, you know, having to talk to new people. But at the same time, if you don't do it, like, it ain't gonna happen, you know? So... I helped him get to that point. Now he's just gotta do it by himself, right? Like, come on. He was able to score a date with this girl. Like, what is he so worried about? Is my question. She agreed to go drinking with you one-on-one. Like, come on, dude. All you gotta do is just be yourself and, you know, be entertaining. That's all, right? Bro gotta walk on his own legs, yeah. I helped him, you know. I helped him get up on his 2 feet. Now he's just gotta walk on his 2 feet by himself, you know? But yeah, I'm, like, glad that my friend was able to make some friends. So these dude friends that was at the bar, they had to leave pretty early because they had work the next day or whatever. And I'm pretty happy for him that he got to kind of get to talk to, like, a girl, I guess. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Now I won't have to fucking listen to his, you know, problem of not being able to find friends. Because he was able to do that in one night, you know, make a bunch of friends. Which means he should be able to do it from now on, right? Hey, Axel, thanks for...